I'm in Paris, so today on Preppy Kitchen, we're gonna do a bakery tour of a ton of delicious, amazing places, many of which you suggested. A lot of delicious things to taste, so let's go. These bakeries are scattered throughout Paris, so we have a car with us today and we'll be hopping in and out to gather all of the delicious things. A lot of these places don't have seating inside, so we'll be grabbing everything and taking it to a nice comfy spot so we can taste test at the end of the video. First stop, Stohrer. Stohrer, it is one of the oldest bakeries in France, founded in 1730 by the pastry chef to Louis XV. He actually invented the baba rum, which is one of my mom's favorite pastries ever. So I'm gonna grab one at least and then try something else out too. Let's go. This place is so beautiful inside. It has that wonderful old Parisian vibe that I love, and it's chock full of all sorts of delicious things too. Brian and I are gathering all sorts of amazing things, but I'm definitely gonna grab an eclair, some of those baba rums, and oh my gosh, those macarons look good too. Take a look at this. We got a couple bags. These are the tarts they recommended. This is a beautiful Saint-Honoré and a coffee eclair. This place was actually really dangerous to go to as our first stop because it is chock full of amazing pastries. Stohrer totally exceeded my expectations. So pretty and amazing. But now it's time to go to Pain Et Des. So next up we're going to Pain Et Des, or Pain Et Des, and they're known for their chocolate croissants. They're actually Instagram famous, so I can't wait to try them. I hope they have them in stock. Unlike some of the other patisseries and boulangeries we'll be visiting, Pain Et Des has tons of seating, so we're gonna grab a bunch of things. Oh my gosh, beautiful croissants. They highly recommended the raspberry one that you can see here, this pink and white one. Of course, I'm grabbing that chocolate croissant I heard about, as well as a vanilla slice, also known as a flan. So almost every bakery has these amazing pastries filled with vanilla custard. It's like a baked flan in a pastry shell, and if you know this channel, you know that I am a sucker for creamy vanilla things, so I'm definitely picking one of those up too. Raspberry just so happens to be Brian's favorite, so he gets the first bite, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint. So delicious, and I love the look of it. This chocolate croissant looks just about perfect too. I grabbed a couple of these cookie cups. This one is filled with a pistachio cream, and it's like molten pistachio. It's one of my favorite flavors. Of course, we have a hazelnut chocolate one. Oh my God, this custard is so good. I kind of want to make this on the channel too. There's a lot of ideas that are percolating, so you'll have to excuse me. Brian and I both tried our cookie cups out. He had the hazelnut, I had the pistachio, and it is so good, but it is beyond rich, and you definitely need either a big glass of milk or coffee to kind of wash it all down. Now we're off to Cédric Grolet at Ladurée. Did I mention how beautiful Paris is? I haven't been here for a few years, and this city is just stunning, especially on a day like this, filled with delicious things. So we just found out that one of the owners of Pain Et Des founded the boxing brand Venom, which I had never heard of, but Brian knows about boxing, so he knew about it, and he changed professions and opened up this store, which is so nice. Now we're off to Cédric Grolet at Ladurée. Cédric Grolet is one of the most famous bakeries currently. He has these amazing confections that are Instagram and TikTok famous. Funny story, this was our first stop of the day. We got here at 10 o'clock, but I did not realize they open at 10 only for croissants. They have the most amazing, beautiful croissants I've ever seen in my life, but I wanted to come here for like the fantasy pastries that I see on Instagram and everywhere else, and now I get to taste it in person. I hope there's not a line. The lady said that it's a Wednesday, so it should be pretty cool. Back to Cédric Grolet. There's no line, I'm very excited. They have their fancy pastries out. There's barely any line. This is like a very good thing. The only thing there was a ton of traffic on the way. But I'm so excited to try these guys. I hope they have the little apple that looks like an apple, but it's an illusion. Once you're inside, on the first floor, you can see people making some of the amazing confections. There's croissants on one side, the pastries on the other. And if you have a reservation, you can go upstairs to the tea room. All these look so good, and I'm gonna buy a ton of them, even though I can't possibly finish it all. Good thing I have two little boys who'd love a few treats when I get back. So I totally scored. They have some beautiful pastries there, and Their optical illusion one today is a giant vanilla bean, so look at this. That's covered in vanilla. It's so pretty. I'm gonna enjoy these off the busy street. In the meantime, on to the next location. Hey Brian, who has the worst traffic? LA, New York, or Paris? What do you think?
They're all different. I mean, New York's pretty bad.
I feel like it's a toss-up.
Going crosstown, New York is the worst. Up and down is bad.
That's true. I haven't been in actual New York traffic in so long since we lived there.
London has pretty horrible traffic.
Okay, well, I'll get ready for that. Now we're off to a very different type of bakery. This one's most famous offering has a flavor that is very near and dear to my heart, so I can't wait to try it out. Our next stop is Mamiche. They're a very cool bakery, known for their orange blossom brioche. They have wonderful donuts, a cookie I want to try as well, and it smells so good the second you step onto this block from this bakery. So here again, you can see people making all the delicious things in the window, which I love. And the bakery is jam-packed with so many amazing baked goods. I only wish I had more time and a bigger stomach. Off to the next bakery. It's actually pretty close, so we're gonna walk right on over. Now we're at Pain Et Des Idees. It's a very delicious bakery. A lot of you recommended, and I hear I should have the chocolate pistachio snail, so I hope that's in stock, and I also want to get the cappuccino as well. Let's go. Very excited because they have those chocolate pistachio snails. I'll definitely be grabbing one. We're so lucky because today we have the best weather ever in Paris. It's like a beautiful, clear spring day with a nice breeze, and in the shade, it's just about perfect. So excited about these cappuccinos. Okay, coffee in hand, we're on to the next spot. We made it to Yann Couvreur. Natural, delicious pastries. There are some he's really well known for, and it's a marriage of textures and flavors that's supposed to be divine. I got a lot of requests for Ladurée, but I'd already been there. They're in Los Angeles, New York, and we actually hit them up at the airport too. George loves the macarons, by the way. So, like I said earlier, a lot of the places just didn't have seating, and it's also very noisy in Paris, and they don't always love it when you film in their cafes. So we're gonna take all of our delicious things back to Versailles. The other day we found the perfect snacking spot at a local park, so we're gonna park ourselves and get to opening all these delicious boxes. Okay, first off, we're gonna have the Cédric Grolet pastries, starting with the croissants. These are the guys that we got early in the morning.
It's like so perfect.
It's like a dream of a croissant. How does it taste? It tastes basically perfect. It's like a perfect croissant to have with your coffee in the morning. Croissants are only a morning thing, in case you didn't know. The thing that I was maybe the most excited about did have a little bit of an accident in the car.
I stepped on it.
I was gonna give him grace. So this is the vanilla bean. You saw it earlier, and now we can just tear a little bit off. It's filled with probably vanilla mousse, and it's covered in thousands of vanilla beans.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
So full disclosure, we went to Cédric Grolet. It was too early for the fancy pastries. Yeah. We went to the next place, then we came back, and it ate up so much of our time. It was worth it. It was so worth being in traffic for that. Next we went to Stohrer. And that's where the baba rum was allegedly invented. I don't have verification on that, but I just want you to feel this.
It's full of liquid.
Oh, that's what dripped. So soft. That's a perfect baba rum. You have to come take a look. This is so spongy and light on the inside. It's really nice. You're not gonna like it. Also at Stohrer, we got a beautiful Saint Honoré. They have them in different sizes. I'm gonna take a bite. These are like glued down. That's a delicious choux puff filled with cream, and there's also lots of chantilly cream on top.
I got a strawberry tart. Smells amazing.
Tartelette framboise.
Okay.
Oh no, fraise. This is
How
so
am I
good.
getting it?
Just take a bite.
Gonna go for it. My mouth doesn't open that wide.
Mmm.
Where's the napkin?
No. Take a look at that before I eat it all. And just because I'm a sucker for eclairs, I got the coffee eclair. This is really good. It's very strong coffee flavor. Do you want to try it? It's like having a cappuccino.
Yeah.
It's a lot of coffee. I like it. Then we went to Bohemie, and we actually had we got a table there, which was really nice. And they had that amazing raspberry croissant. They had
I saved it.
Oh. They had the custard slice. That was really, really nice. Those were already enjoyed in the car. We made it to Mamiche. This is a great bakery that I got to go to thanks to you because it was from your comments in the community tab when I asked for suggestions. This is right up your alley.
Yeah.
They call it a cookie. And then they had a cream-filled beignet or a cream-filled donut.
That's good.
This is like a donut. It's like a cream-filled donut. So much nicer than a lot of the ones you get anywhere else. It's just the cream is fresh cream. This will not last more than an hour or two before it starts dissolving. So it's fresh, and isn't it different?
Yeah.
This might not look like much, but it's one of the main suggestions for going to Mamiche. It's an orange blossom scented brioche. Here, try that out. So we make brioche on the channel. This is flavored with orange blossoms. Isn't that nice? And appropriate for Versailles because they had the orangery here with all the orange blossoms. This is like a giant cream puff covered in craquelin, I think. Look at that. So Brian will tell you, all of this is basically my dream come true because what's my favorite thing?
Cream.
At Pain Et Des Idees, which was another suggestion from you, they're known for their chocolate pistachio snails. Some of them actually had little snail faces on them.
It's green.
That's good. You want to try? I'm getting so full. Filling up on this. We're saving a lot for the kids to try out too. We're not leaving them out. It was just way too much walking and driving and waiting for them.
Yeah.
But Yann Couvreur, they had some amazing, beautiful desserts. This one's for you. It's like his favorite. Tartelette framboise. I asked what I should try, and the very kind lady told me that this chocolate noisette or chocolate hazelnut tart is a must-do, but oh my gosh, the bottom just came off and there's like some white cloud inside. It's enchanting. It's chocolate hazelnut. There's like some, again, like a praline inside. You get like a series of flavors, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But textures also.
This is a lime tart, like a key lime. It's kind of like magic. This is beautiful. It's again a play of textures, so good. Filled with pears.
Boys would love that.
They love pears.
They're like obsessed with pears on this trip. All right, John, so which one was your favorite?
It's kind of a tie. I loved all the custard slices that we got, the flans. So there was one from Cédric Grolet, there was one from Stohrer, and then there was another one from, I think, the Pain Et Des Idees.
Yeah.
What about you?
I loved that vanilla bean thing that I stepped on. It was really good, even though I stepped on it.
Wait. I actually forgot about that one. That was my favorite.
Yeah, that was amazing.
I would like eat so many of those.
I loved the Stohrer bakery. It was gorgeous on the inside, and overall, I would say that was probably my favorite place.
Yeah, I was so happy to get to go through Paris with you and kind of like explore all these new places. And I want to thank everyone who gave me those suggestions in the community tab one more time because they were an amazing place to start for this adventure.
Yeah.
Au revoir. If you like this video, check out my French playlist.